We're live. How we doing? How we doing? It's Monday. How are we doing? Hope you all had a good weekend. Mine was alright. Nothing really much going on. I'm a bit behind, so I'm still setting my my targets and stuff up. You have to bear with me. Need to update the bar on the bottom as well. So short target is 023. 21023. 21023. Leo, how you doing, mate? How was your weekend? Alright. Non-target 378. My bias is leaning towards short today, I reckon. Alright, I'm gonna have to quickly try and find the jokes. I've neglected you guys for a new joke of the day for about 4 days in a row, I think. It's not on. Let's see if I can quickly find a good one. That'll do. Alright, bear with me, guys. This is a very cheesy joke, this is, but it's made me chuckle. Alright, okay, that. I don't think I need to update anything else. Cool, right, let's close this down. Right, I'm back. Leo, good weekend, a lot of eating. Sounds perfect, mate, sounds perfect. Round of cigars with the mates. He's having a baby the next days. Oh man, fucking hell. Congratulations to you, mate. I've never been a fan of cigars. I tried it once. I don't know if I was doing it right, but it wasn't a vibe for me. I think we bought them back from Egypt, I think. Fucking great big fat ones. Right. Let's get the poll up and sorted. I want to know what your thoughts are for the session. Yeah, I think I'm going short bias for the session. Possibly I'm long on the PM session, but definitely short on the AM. Bias for this session. Alright, polls up, let me know what you're thinking. Yeah, I would have said the London session was more of the consolidation session. Asia had quite a decent session. And we're quite a way away from Friday's close. So I don't think the gap fill is on the cards in the AM session at least. I reckon we see a push down on the AM session, sweep the London. Short target around 028 or 100, whatever you want to call it. Not even 100, just 21,000, sorry. And probably target him. Maybe somewhere down here. Where's my boxes? Something like that, I reckon. Just around the short target, so that's the my thoughts at least. Alright, how long have we got? 5 minutes. News. Nothing. All day. Really to worry about. There's a couple of Fed members speaking earlier, but yeah, nothing to really be concerned about, I don't think, today. Nothing that's going to give us too much grief. Never know, Mr. Trump himself might jump onto True Social as there's not a lot of news. He might feel like he needs to move the market a little bit. cigars, like a lot of first times in life, you got to do it right. Yeah, I don't imagine I did it right. I mean, I'm not a smoker anyway. To be fair, I used to smoke weed, but I never really smoked fags. Never appealed to me. I tried to once or twice, but I used to maybe social smoke if I was drunk. But as a general rule, yeah, I didn't smoke fags. I don't know. Obviously, cigars are probably different. But yeah, I tried cigars once, and yeah, it wasn't a vibe for me. But I also don't drink, and cigars go hand in hand with is it whiskey? Or one of the other ones, I don't know which one it is. So maybe it's only half the experience. But yeah, it's not a vibe for me. Ray, how you doing, mate? Hope you had a good weekend. Right, let's jump over to the TakeProfitTrader account. I'm down somehow this morning. Bit of a weird morning, really. I haven't really been taking many or any of my usual strategy with the supply and demand zones this morning. I've been trying out an EMA strategy that I'm liking the look of. Risking 200 per trade, so I'm down 2R. But I've had about 3 break-even trades, I believe, this morning, as well as 2 losses. And yeah, I've been taking most of them from my phone. I was taking a couple while I was at work. Probably one I shouldn't have taken, which I think might be one of the losses. That if I was on the computer at home, I'd have probably had a bit of visibility of what I was trading into. Right, let's mark the charts up on here because I haven't done anything since last week on here. I want to get rid of a few bits. I think I'm just going to delete everything, to be honest. Remove all drawings. Start again. Start fresh. I noticed last week, by the way, my profit target for Friday. Where is it? Perfect trade, wasn't it? Sold short here, take profit here, and that was another day. So yeah, very good exit on Friday. Really happy with that. Glad I trailed down. I was expecting a little bit more out of it, to be honest, but we rejected the first sign of that zone that we tapped into, so it was a good exit. Right. What have we got? 1 minute. Anything water, coffee, wine, bourbon, whiskey. Just got to match the 2 right, okay. Yeah, it's way too complicated for me, mate. Landlord, how you doing, mate? How you doing? Oh, he's got a new colour. I'm sure you used to be green or something, didn't you? Hope you're doing well then, mate. How's the challenge going? And the new job, how's that going as well? More importantly, probably. Weekend was alright. How was yours? Yes, mate, it wasn't too bad. Just busy at work. Yeah, nothing to report. Oh, we booked a holiday for next week. Last minute holiday. Did that yesterday. Very last minute. So yeah, we go a week today. My mum lives in Fuerteventura, the Canary Islands in Spain. So yeah, gonna go out and see her. I haven't been out there in a couple of years, so well overdue one. And thought it would be a good idea to have a break, little holiday before the baby. Being unemployed is nice until the boredom really hits. Bat test, man. That's all you can do. Right, we're open. We're off. Right, I need to have a think about what I'm thinking we're doing today. We've got a nice little zone there. That lines up with VWAP. Could see a rejection off of here. Where is Friday's close? Bum, 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 bum. 9:10, I think, isn't it? It's actually horizontal line. So yeah, Friday's close is roughly around that blue line. We're pushing up, you never know. That's not what I wanted to do. What am I doing? I'm on the 5 minute, that's why. I can stay there, that's fine. This is what I was thinking I was marking out. Right, so it looks like we've had a little rejection off of VWAP. It's too early for me to be entering really, but I like the idea of shorting from here, to be honest. Consolidation, sweep of the highs. Sell here. Yeah, I probably shouldn't. What's around a pivot point as well, but yeah, if I was to be shorting from here, really I'd need like a 75 point stop, and I don't really want to be doing that. Right, let's get this pole ended. Pork chop. 33%. So 50% reckon long. Okay. You can't swallow the smoke. It's a common mistake. Makes you dizzy real quick. Shuts your lungs. Smoke slow as well. Okay. Yeah, I think when I've tried to smoke fags, it's always made me feel really dizzy. So maybe I'm swallowing by accident. Bum, bum, bum. We're struggling to push through at the minute, aren't we? This may have been good to you. Different account. Yes, different account, mate. Different account. Yeah, I started a new one in May sometime. Early May, or maybe even late April, to be honest. Very late April. When it works, I've got to use another account. Ah, okay. I haven't taken any trades on the challenge account yet. Waiting on good setup. So that's a good way to be, mate. Sensible. Not like me, clutches at straws a lot of the time. Been a while since I've been on your stream, but I'm back. Nice one, Harry. How you been, mate? How you been? Life treating you well? It's been alright for me, mate. It's been alright. Can't complain. Feel like I'm slowly getting somewhere with a new strategy. I need to master it though. I've been calling some nice calls, but my overall discipline maybe and eagerness lets me down, I think. So yeah, still working on that. Relatively bullish close on that 5 minute, to be fair. I was considering just jumping in with a 1 micro short, but that close put me off a little bit. Hey, I have a new feature for you in TradeDay. Oh, hit me up with it, man. What is it? Did anyone have any issues with Tradeify this morning? I've tried to open it up and it come up with there's a new update. Download it and install it and relaunch. So I've clicked that and it just closed it and then not downloaded anything. I'm waiting 10 minutes, nothing happened, so I reopened it again. Same message appears, I just pressed cancel and it still closed it. And yeah, I couldn't open it for hours. It was on TradingView instead. Oh, we've pushed through that level. Swept the high. Could a gap fill be on the cards? Go for community indicators and search LTD. Remaining time, something like that. Oh, okay. Search LTD. Remaining time. Was it that top one, was it? Time and tits countdown. I'm assuming this is the one you mean, Leo. It's this later day. This one, yeah? Let's install it. Cool, let's get the music back on. Looking strong still. Have I got to add it now? Later day trader. Oh, fuck me. Send me a drink, support me with caffeine. Red Bull. Do I need to do anything with this, or can I just press okay, save? Oh, that's nice, I like that. Nice. Yes, Leo, I like that. Thank you, mate. And I assume that would change with the oh. Might be a bit delayed, possibly. Better, ain't it? Yes, mate. 100% better. I don't often switch time frames too much, so it's not too much of an issue. Well, I think it's safe to say this level's fucked. Glad I didn't short. Oh, it changes colour and everything. I like it. The likes are looking a bit thin. Let's pump those numbers up, boys. Yes, boys. Hit the like button. Really appreciate it. Helps me out. Brings more fellow chumps to the stream. More fellow traders. Taco, good morning. How you doing, mate? You have a good weekend? That day last week I was break even. I lost in the afternoon and kept going and got clapped. So this week I worked to escape drawdown again. Oh man. Take it nice and slow. Take the best setups and yeah, fingers crossed you'll be alright, mate. Yeah, be patient and wait. No real hanging about today, is there? Only use it on the 5-minute arco. How's the pregnancy coming along as your wife started having them cravings? I don't know with cravings, you know. It's not anything major or weird. Surprisingly, she's been eating a little bit more salad. She's always been very sort of, not like anti-veg, but doesn't like veg really. There's only sort of a few things that she likes, and anything that she doesn't like, she chops up into a pulp basically before she eats it. But yeah, she had a fucking side salad the other day with dinner, which I was, blew my mind. I think she's trying to eat healthy. I think that's the main thing. Maybe McDonald's. She's probably craving McDonald's a little bit more than normal. McDonald's Coke. Been a few times where I've gone and just got a Coke. Yeah, no, nothing major yet. But other than that though, mate, it's good. We found out the gender the other day. I don't know if I've announced it on here yet. Hit the like button, boys and girls, for a gender reveal of my baby. So yeah, she's 21 weeks today, I think. And yeah, we can feel it moving. Obviously, she can feel it moving, but I can just about feel it moving from the outside. Let's do 7 likes for gender reveal. Feel like a bloody YouTube mum vlogger. Right, we got there. 9 likes. Ah, nice one, lads. Nice one. So, drum roll. We're having a boy. Little boy. So yeah, buzzing for that. I can't wait. I wasn't really that fussed either way, but I don't know. It's cool having a boy, innit? I think every bloke wants a son, don't they? So yeah, it should be good. Congrats, nice one, lads. Cheers, thank you. Yeah, really excited. PB, morning, how you doing? Hope you had a good weekend. Currently using a service called 5R, but they require 3 phases to pass, and it's 4 for okay. Yeah, 3 phases is a bit shit, isn't it? 2 isn't great, but 3, fuck me. That's drawn out, isn't it? My YouTube always shows the wrong number of likes. It's 4 for me. 4. Fucking hell, yeah, we've got 10 at the minute. Smashing it. Cheers, Leo. Yeah, buzzing. Buzzing. So yes, got a boy. So yes, I want to continue the family name. Hopefully. $90 for 100k account isn't bad though. $90, that's alright. That's good. I suppose that's what you why it's cheaper, because it's takes a bit longer to pass, doesn't it? Bit more drawn out, but it's better if you're wanting to do it for like more of the long game. Like you're not wanting to come in and fucking YOLO it and rush it and play it sensible. Then it's probably a good account to do, I think. It's very easy, I think, especially with like the YouTubers that you get today, to feel pressured and want to blast through it and fucking chuck on 5 minis and do it in like 2 or 3 days. And so yeah, it's very easy to fall into that trap, but you've got to take it at your own pace, haven't you? Got a nice trade last night, so didn't touch anything this morning. Lately been going back to one trade a day to help with my greed. Oh, nice, man. What, over the overnight session, the Asia session? It was a decent session, wasn't it, actually? I still managed to lose money, but... Alright, the question is, are we going to come up and tap into this zone and have a bit of a sell-off? Or Are we going to go for the full gap fill? Let me double check I've got the gap right. Yeah. 496. Yeah. So yeah, this blue line up here would be a full gap fill. I don't know, I don't know if I can see us pushing up that far, but I mean, maybe we do. I think I've generally got the wrong bias for the day, to be honest. We're looking less and less likely for a short. Doesn't quite feel like a sweep, does it? I mean, well and truly swept taken London highs. So yeah, I'm flipping to bullish, and I think. And probably look for the full gap fill. Well, then maybe we don't get it, because maybe that's what everyone will be expecting. Maybe we fall short of it, but I don't know. Play it by ear. Gonna teach your baby boy to trade. I suppose if he wants to. Maybe I should learn how to trade myself first. Yeah, I mean, if I'm still doing this in 15 years time and he's up for it, I'm happy to show him. Good way to make money, isn't it, really? Could possibly get a quite a nice reaction off of this, but I don't think it'll be long lasting. No rejection off of it. Lots of buyers still coming in though. So this is a 15-minute zone. Let's mark out the 5-minute as well. Double box up. I'm a boring bloke. Nah, me too, man. Cow, afternoon, how you doing? Hope you're well. Good weekend. Yes, mate, it was a good weekend. Didn't do too much. Booked a last minute holiday, so I'm away next week. Going a week today. Back on Saturday, end of the month, so little week away. Gonna go and visit my mum. She lives in Fuerteventura, the Canary Islands. So I'm gonna go and visit her and have a little mini holiday before the baby comes. Yeah, Fuerteventura, where she lives. So last time I made a new low, it pushed up to the new higher, and it went even lower. Could do the same thing because of the, yeah, possibly. The temptation to sell here is too much. Delta looks like it's struggling, but I'm not confident enough to use that really. Only on the 1 minute chart. Nice little doji at the minute. Volume really starting to build at this top level. Putting a little two limit order sell on the sweep of this little ranger room. Stop would be just above this this zone. Risking about 200. Just the affirmation I need to short. You'll still be doing it, yeah, probably another 15 years, another 15 years of trading should be good. Hopefully I can be making a living from it then. That'd be cool. I teach my children how to invest, not trade, when I eventually have them. $200 realised on my hour ago, about 500 unrealised on my trading account. Oh, nice, Ray, nice. Yeah, I'll be teaching my kids to invest at a minimum. Like, if I had been taught that as a kid, I'd be fucking a millionaire by now, I reckon. Amount of money I wasted as a 18, 20-year-old on booze and mopeds and shit. I could have, if I could have been told as a 15-year-old, if invest and you could become a millionaire, I'd have been fucking right interested. But the most I was told was, oh yeah, just put your money into a cash ISA and gain 1.0.12 fucking % a year or something insane like that. Which obviously at the time I wouldn't have realised it doesn't even beat inflation. So if we get tagged into this and we do sell off, I think I'll just be targeting VWAP, I think. What would it be around a 2 to 1, just over. Very nice, went there last year. Yeah, it is really nice. It's a bit barren for me. The beaches are fucking lovely. But yeah, I couldn't live there. It's all year round sun and basically a desert with nice beaches. Looking to sell soon if you can't break above POC on my fixed volume profile yet. I'm thinking the same, mate. I'm just looking for a nice little entry, nice sweep of the highs first. You know, I love a sweep entry. Yeah, mum and dad told me to put it in a cash ISA at 3% as well. So if I was ever SP 500 is at 300% since then, yeah. The trouble is, like, it's just everyone's uneducated about it. Everyone is uneducated. You're not taught anything like that in school. You're taught that it's scary and risky and you're going to lose all your money. When, I mean, history shows you're probably not going to lose all your money over a long period of time. I think everyone's fear-mongered out of it. But it's literally the only way anyone working class, middle class has got any chance of getting anywhere in life, I think. Anyone young these days, it's the only chance in life I think you've got. Is stocks and shares ISA, 20 grand a year you can put into there tax free. Get it out, get it in there, get as much in as you can, as young as you can, and just fucking put it in the S&P 500. I personally do the Nasdaq. I flip between Nasdaq and gold. Well, we just had some news drop, I think, haven't we? Got a very small little reaction off of that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gutted. I've only really discovered investing since I've been trading, so literally like the last year. And in the last year I haven't really had any money to invest, so I've only just started really doing it. I agree, you ain't gonna get anywhere in working for money, especially minimum wage yet. Not just that. If you work minimum wage and you save as much as you can and invest as all you can, you've got a chance to maybe potentially retire at 45, 50. But yeah, fucking, as well with your pension, with your workplace pension, get it out of the stupid shit they put it in and put it into the S&P or something like that. Obviously nothing financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just saying what I personally do and what I'll be telling my kids to do. But yeah, definitely don't listen to me, I've got my pension in MicroStrategy. Right, we're in. Looking a bit strong. Lots of buyers stepped up them. Risking about 200 on this. Trying to get my money out of my pension. Not sure if there's a tax hit, but global indexes. You can transfer your pension to another pension provider. You can do that, and then obviously you can then put it into what you want to put it into. And you can do that tax-free. If you try and literally cash it out into your bank account, then yeah, you'll be taxed to oblivion on it. I don't think they even let you do it. I think it's really difficult to do it. Yeah, you can transfer providers nice and easy. And yeah, you can take it to a provider where you can do what you want with it. Put it into a they're called a SIP, S-I-P-P, I believe. What do you use? Yeah, I've got mine in a SIP, and I use Interactive Investor. I've been for a few. I went, who was I with first? Fidelity. And there, was it Fidelity? Might have been Fidelity. It was someone, and they're alright, but it's a bit, I don't think they have great options. But within Interactive Investor, you can like invest in individual stocks and stuff, which is what I wanted to do. I wanted to put mine into a MicroStrategy for this Bitcoin cycle. And then after that's done, I'll move it over to the S&P or Nasdaq or something. But yeah, now I use Interactive Investor for my pension and my stocks and shares ISA. I think there is a monthly fee with that. I think if you've just got a pension, I feel like it's about $5.99 a month. I think if you've got both the pension and a stocks and shares ISA, I think it's about 12 quid a month. But I mean, if you've got a couple of grand in an ISA, you'll make more than that if you've got it in the S&P or something. Obviously it's minimal. The more you have in there, the more you've got in there. 5 or 10 quid a month isn't anything. Take a look. A YouTube channel, you might have heard of them before. A YouTube channel I'd like to recommend. Are you UK based? Right, I think you are, aren't you? I'll find it now. Yeah, UK, nice one. Yeah, 2 seconds. I'm going to recommend the YouTube channel for you. If you're sort of fairly new to like investing, and it's sort of what really got me on the bandwagon of it. The Money Making Podcast is good, and that's basically just a podcast, UK based. And then the guy who runs it has got his own one. I think he's called Damien. You'll be able to find it from his podcast channel. So yeah, he's got his own channel. Damien Talks Money or something, I don't remember. Yeah, UK based. And they're basically just I think he raves about global indexes. I'm a bit of a riskier person, so I like to do like the Nasdaq, but basically just invest your money in stocks and shares ISAs, and basically yeah, talks you around that and the best way to do it and fees and stuff like that. And yeah, it's generally a good podcast to listen to, and his channel is good to listen to as well. Yeah, I think anyone in the UK and young needs to be fucking taught, sent that YouTube channel at school. Proud Northerner. Yeah, I think the guy who runs it is Northern, I think. Right, we need to be getting a sell-off soon. Otherwise, I'm not feeling great about it, to be honest. Whoa, shitload of buyers stepped up then. Yeah, I'm out. Fuck knows where that come from. 200 loss on that then. Blasted through the levels. Right, that's me done trying to short this shit, man. It was worth a punt. We were stalling, weren't we? What was that name again? Money Making Podcast. I'm gonna have to find this one. Damien. So that's a podcast, and then the guy who runs it, he's got his own channel, which he started first. It's called Damien Talks Money. And yeah, there's no, doesn't try and sell you any crap. Just literally pure, decent, genuine advice, do you know what I mean? Obviously, I think he has his videos sponsored. So you've got to deal with the odd sponsored video, but other than that, he doesn't try and... he wouldn't tell you any advice that he doesn't believe in, do you know what I mean? He'd tell you he's a genuine guy. Tired of these global indexes that make 7%. I know better methods and planning to buy S&P 500 when it's above 12-month moving average and sell below. Yeah, I mean, this guy absolutely raves about the global index purely because it's a safer bet. But it's not like he just wants people to invest, basically. Doesn't really care what in, as long as it's just an ETF index sort of thing. So it looks like the gap fill was on them. Very surprised about that, to be honest. Good morning or afternoon. Afternoon for me, but good morning if it's afternoon for you. Hope you're well. Cheers for stopping by. Any trades on the Express funded today? No, not yet. I haven't even touched the fucking EMA since we opened. Yeah, on the funders I trade off the EMA. Yeah, we haven't touched it. Yeah, I was not expecting a gap fill today. I think the poll said long, didn't we? Yeah, 50% were long, 33% ported short, 16% short. Yeah, you guys are right today. Fair play. I was way off. I was looking at shorts today. Very strong, yeah, man, 100%. Literally no entry. I've been looking at doing a new EMA strategy that I'll probably reveal more about at some point. And even that, it's not even a setup on there. Not even anywhere near the fucking 9 EMA. This is what I was saying about making a new low and then just pushing super high, yeah. Yeah, we fucking push, man. Actually, waiting day because I don't know what that random blast up was. It was someone with very vast amounts of money buying lots of fucking contracts. That's what it was. There was a fucking massive green wall of 50 fucking contracts, 100 something contracts, all at the same time. I'm back into the 150 mark on this challenge account now. That's a bit frustrating. I was up to what? I think 152 at one point. I'm glad I'm doing the 150 though, because I'd probably be stopped out, blown on the trade and drawdown, I think. That extra trade and drawdown room is a bit of a lifesaver for this account so far. What are you trading? I can't see it. NQ. Oh, wow, micros. Can you not see it? I don't know why it cuts the top of the screen off for some reason. Yes, micro NQ. Wonder what gold's doing today. I haven't looked at gold yet. Not a lot, really. Nice little sell-off from this level this morning, but tomorrow's sorry to hear that. No, to be fair, I think it depends on what you're watching on. Sometimes I have to fucking... If you're on a phone, it's not too bad because you can zoom in. But if you're on a computer, I'm sometimes sat there watching a YouTube video fucking like this. Trying to fucking read the little writing. Trading your express funded today or not? Yeah, I mean, if there's a setup, I'll trade it. I've got to remember to try and keep an eye on it, to be honest, because I'm very focused on this challenge account at the minute, and I don't tend to come back and check. Looks like we could be coming back to revisit the EMA, so we could potentially get a setup. But I think I'm still pretty happy to trade it, to be honest. We've just pushed past the pivot point. Where is it? 411. So yeah, just retesting that now. Actually, we just tapped into yesterday's point of control. Not yesterday. Friday's point of control, sorry. Where obviously I'm in trading zone. Yesterday is Friday to me. Previous trading day. How many accounts are you trading at the minute? All kinds. Yes, I've got 3 funded Topstep accounts. So I'm copy trading all 3 of them. And I'm trading one 150k TakeProfitTrader account, which I'm 600 down on today. Been a bit of a frustrating morning on the TakeProfitTrader account. I've had, I think, 3 break-even trades. So yeah, a bit frustrating. I was trying a cheeky little short just a minute ago, but no bueno. Blasted straight through. I think we're definitely doing the gap fill today. Happy trader. Hi, Tink. How you doing? More, I'm thinking you passed your top step commands of ICT. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. As soon as I passed him, couldn't make the ICT strategy I was doing work anymore. I don't think there was anything necessarily wrong with the strategy. Probably more emotional, I imagine, purely because it was literally day one I started losing on the fundeds. So yeah, it could have been a mixture of conditions potentially, but I think a lot of it was emotions. Why don't you risk more than 100 on the fundeds? Is that what you mean? On the fundeds, I've been having a bit of trouble with the fundeds. This year, basically, I've been really struggling on the fundeds. The strategy that I was doing on there, I'm still doing. I had these accounts up to about 3k each. So yeah, 9k in total. I just kept having loss after loss this year. It's been, since Trump's been about and making markets move very sort of volatile, my strategies hasn't been working very well. So after bleeding quite a bit of cash, I took 50% of the accounts out as a payout, which was I think 2.7k in total. So obviously now I'm down to $1,000 each balance on each one. So I'm now risking ideally about $50 a trade, just until I'm a bit more confident that my strategy's sort of picked up again. Obviously there's no point in risking more on a strategy that's not working very well. But I think my last 3 trades have been winners, to be honest, so maybe we're on the up. So yeah, I'm just taking it nice and slow for now, building the account balance up a little bit again, and then I'll slowly start increasing risk. But yeah, there's no point in risking $100, $200 on a trade for a strategy that's not working very well at the minute, because I'll just lose the accounts. And I've had these accounts over a year now, so there's no point in losing them for no reason, just because I'm throwing a shot that my strategy's not working anymore. But then yeah, I'm trying new strategies on my TakeProfitTrader account. Experiment on the... Never got us up on there, did we? No. What is it you were roughly doing? What was I doing? It's actually very difficult for me to remember now. I was basically trading SMTs, looking at ES and NASDAQ on the 15-minute chart, I believe. And yeah, if we had I'd obviously have a bias, and what was really working for me was gap fills. I used to fucking love a gap fill. Every Monday morning, I used to come on and be like, right, there's a gap, that's what we're doing. So that would be my target. Say like today, targeting, so long bias, come in, wait for an SMT, which we actually got this morning on ES, I think. I know we didn't, to be fair. Was looking at the wrong time frame. Yeah, wait for an SMT between divergence between NASDAQ and ES. And as soon as we got that, I think I would enter on a breaker structure on the 1-minute chart. Enter on a fair value gap, or just breaker structure, I can't remember, to be honest. And yeah, I used to be able to get maybe like 4, 5, 6 to 1s on that sometimes. And yeah, it worked really well for the time that it worked, for about 2 months. And then yeah, I went through maybe 2 to 3 months of it just not working. Hardly any setups, and the setups that there were just losses. And then I got fed up of it, to be honest, and I moved on to better things. And then that stopped working, so maybe it's me. I think it probably is me. No, the strategy that I'll do now on the fundeds is definitely changed because of market conditions. It just got a lot more volatile with Trump coming in. It started to go downhill December. And then yeah, January was shit. February was alright. March was fucking shocking. And the only thing that I can sort of say that I wasn't happy with with the strat I was doing on the fundeds, I was still trying to take the same amount of trades that I was when it was good conditions. So I'm trying to force trades in choppy conditions because it was working so well prior. And then yeah, sort of when I was sort of reflecting on it, I was like, this is a fucking choppy as fuck day. Why am I trying to trade it? Like my strategy only works on a nice strong trending day. And that was an issue I was having, so that's when I made the decision to really ease up on how much I'm trading and just sort of wait for really good setups, basically. Got 400 today, paper trading. Oh, nice, Cheryl, nice. Just got to rinse and repeat that, and then slowly take it over to a challenge account or a live account, whatever route you want to go down. But yes, bear in mind that if you're new, I don't know how new you are. If you're new, that the emotions definitely change when you're on a challenge account or a live account or anything like that. So bear that in mind and be prepared for it. Scale down when you go over, because it can be funny. Right, we've slowed down a little bit, haven't we, on this? Oh, could potentially be getting a setup on the fundeds. So yeah, what I like to do on the fundeds, this is a 21 EMA. It should be anyway, yeah, 21 EMA. I like for a retracement back to it, a stab through, but to respect it, and then I enter on a breakout of that candle that stab through basically, and just look for a 1-to-1. I always used to do a 1-to-1. Take half off at 1-to-1, move to break even, and let the rest run. But I stopped doing that this year because they just weren't running, and I was better off sort of taking 1-to-1s basically. And yeah, to be honest, I think if I get a setup now, I won't be looking for a runner, because I don't think my target isn't that much further forward, so much further ahead, above. I can't think of the word. $488. So yeah, next week, guys, there'll be no streams at all, because I'm on holiday. I think it'd be the first like full week off I've had since I started streaming, I think, which was back in December, I think. So it'd be weird. Right, getting a setup potentially, as long as we're respecting. So 15-point risk. Go 2 contracts. Oh, we'll do 1 contract, as we've it's now 20-point. So I'll wait for this candle to close. And yeah, as long as we respect it, I'll enter on a stop order. And yeah, we haven't respected it, so it's no trade for me. Yeah, what I like to see is respect of this, and then I enter a stop buy order on the breakout of that candle, basically. We'd look for a 1-to-1 from there, stop at the low of the candle. If anyone's interested. Might be taking a long on the challenge account. My fucking voice is going, man. I've just gone one micro. I've already had a few losses today. I'll be looking for probably just a bit more than a 1-to-1, to be honest. It should be set up as a 21. Alright, nice response, initially at least. So yeah, this is this new strategy that I've been eyeing up the last few days. Normally would like to target a 2-to-1 off of it, but where my target is, there I can't. I don't know if we're for sure if we're going to break that high. We could literally just come up, fill the gap, and then reject from there. So, and if we push away enough, I'll probably be moving to break even, to be honest. Yeah, just targeting that final fill of the gap. But I'm not looking to try and get it to take the high, because obviously I don't know if it's going to do that or not. Yeah, be a 1.2. 1.2 to 1. And yeah, I just trail my stop up with the 21 EMA, which always sort of just slowly reduces my risk as the trade goes on. And yeah, I sort of put a point or two below 21 EMA. This will probably be my last trade on the challenge account. I've already taken a few losses today. So yeah, buyers are definitely here. Seeing some decent buy orders coming in on time and sales. Clay, how you doing, mate? Yes, going well. Wow, I'm red on the day, but still going well. Still in a good mood. It's because it's early in the week. But yeah, a few losses today on the challenge account. I've had about 3 break-even trades. Bit of a frustrating morning, to be honest. But I've also been sort of in and out today. Been a bit of a hectic morning, so haven't had my full attention on trading, which is never a recipe for success, is it? How was your weekend though, Clay? Was it good? Oh, I've just noticed we're actually retesting that zone that I had, that I tried to short off earlier. And the zones tend to play out quite well for break and retests. Just another bit of confluence. Alright, nice close on the 5 minute. Still respecting that EMA, which is always a good sign. Just taking more trades, went away for a little bit. Did you see this short I tried to take off this this push up we had? There was a zone here. I tried to short that and we just blasted straight through. And then I sort of flipped to the long bias, targeting the full gap fill. And yeah, just taking a trade, this sort of new strategy I'm trying out with the 9 EMA and the 21 EMA on the 5 minute chart. And it actually lined up well with the previous zone I was trying to short from, which is always a good place to try and break and retest from. Yeah, so that's, yeah, just in this long now, mate. I haven't taken any other trades. Was contemplating a long on the fundeds, but we didn't respect the 21 EMA, so on the 1 minute. So yeah, you didn't miss much, mate. You didn't miss much. Oh, Trump call with Putin has begun. Is that now, is it? Surprised he's not fucking live streaming it, to be honest. Could you imagine? That'd be fucking class. Markets would be obliterated, probably, but... Should see all-time highs in the next few months. Yeah, I think so, mate. I think so. It was always going to happen. Just a matter of when, wasn't it? Could potentially even get there in a couple of weeks, to be honest. I don't know. I can see there being something going on that will have a bit of a sell-off, bit of a retrace beforehand. So yeah, probably a couple of months. Expecting a decent 40% because of the trade war stuff. Yeah, I mean, what did we get in the end? What was it? Was it 20%? We got fucking down there, didn't we? I think it was about 20. Seems too low. Too good to be true. Yeah, I'm glad I bought the dip where I did. Put a little bit in my ISA. I've got a feeling it was it the day before or day after Trump got his fucking little cardboard sign out. But I think we'd had like a 5% day drop, but then I think the next morning I bought, and then we had another 5% day drop the next day, I think, or that day. But I don't think we went too much lower after that. Yeah, I think we're probably definitely going to get some form of retracement of this last bullish move up we've had at some point, I would have thought. So yeah, with this strategy, I quite like it because as the trade sort of progresses, as long as we don't blast straight down, I'm constantly reducing my risk. So my even though I'm sort of targeting 2-to-1s normally, obviously I'm not on this one. The risk to reward actually ends over the long run ends up being like sort of 2.8. from my back testing that I've done. Because if I do get stopped out for a loss, a lot of time it's a reduced risk. The best stock I do at the moment is buying weed stocks. The cartels to get them wrecked in America. It's not a bad shout, mate. That's actually not a bad shout. It's a very intelligent play, that. It's a very intelligent play. I think that's another thing to do, like, especially if you like trying to sort of play it a bit more, especially like investing and stuff, is keep an eye on what's going on around the world and just think, right, this is happening. What can I do to make money from that situation? But as soon as Trump was announced, I think in December, I moved over from the Nasdaq into gold, I think. And that was a decent play, that. The trouble is I got out of it too early. Didn't time the exit very well. But I knew he was keen on tariffs and stuff. I knew there'd probably be inflation issues still. So yeah, moved over to gold, and I think I did about 17% in like a couple of months, I think. Maybe it was 7%, I don't remember. But then I figured out I could do MicroStrategy with the new platform I had on. So yeah, sold out of gold, moved over to MicroStrategy in early Feb, I believe, which obviously was far too early. MicroStrategy got obliterated. I'm up on it now, and yeah, gold did really, really well in that time. But you can't time it all the time. You just got to play the long game, ain't you? Oh, this trade's really boring. Yeah, I generally stay away from stocks if I can help it. I don't believe I'd be able to call stocks well enough. The only reason I'm in MicroStrategy is because obviously I'm in Bitcoin, and it's a way to get exposure to Bitcoin through my pension. But other than that, I wouldn't mind doing like a basket of stocks, like a industry. But I don't think I'd ever sort of try and pick individual stocks, because I feel like that's a difficult game to play. Personally, I don't think I'm smart enough to do it. Let's go with strategy I know is buying MACD gold on the monthly of RSI. Yeah, okay. I'm sure I've heard stuff like that before with the MACD. We done for the day, plus 600. See you in the next one, mate. Nice one, Harry. Nice one. Great day. Great day. Although, looking at markets like this, conditions like this, I think people instantly think, oh, it's really easy to make money in these conditions. But I find it sometimes harder. When we're just literally one direction, no pullback, it's I find it difficult sometimes. So yeah, good job, mate. Good job. When the stocks are not hard, lots of backtest data on value investing. Or some Wall Street backtest all the common value investing values. I find it useful. Hold for in, but yeah, by the next round of stocks. Okay. Yeah, I think if I was gonna do it, I'll definitely be a value investor. But I just feel like it's probably like like for me personally, a shitload of work for something that you could probably maybe at best you're gonna do like maybe a couple of % more than like the S&P. If you're lucky. And yeah, for me, I feel like it's just far easier to buy the Nasdaq, and yeah, just leave it sitting in there. Nasdaq, I think, averages 17% a year or something like that over the last 20 years. That'll do me. Obviously, it's I suppose it's if it's something you enjoy with the stock picking. If you enjoy the process and that, then obviously it's worth the time doing it, innit? But for me, I would enjoy it, but I haven't got the time, I don't think. Not to do the proper research you've got to do. Have a retest of the 9 EMA. %, if you use average over like 50 years, yeah. Which is sort of the time frame that I'll probably be in it for. Obviously, previous data doesn't mean jack shit with future data, does it? But that's what you can do. Process like 5 minutes for me, doesn't take that long. Okay, that's good. And yeah, I mean, if you enjoy doing it, mate, and you're happy doing it, it's good on you. If you can do it well, it's probably the better play. And yeah, I imagine it's a nice process to do, especially when you call it right. It'd be nice feeling, wouldn't it? Bit of a sell-off. Hopefully we're just having a little sweep of this little range that we made. If not, I've reduced my risk a little bit, so it won't be as big of a loss. And I'm pretty sure I was only risking about 170-ish on this trade anyway. Yeah, I have a little rule with this strategy that if 3 losses without a win, and that'll be me done for the day on this strategy. I've had some break evens between, but yeah, I've had 2 losses, and yeah, I only break even, so it's not been the best day for it, to be honest. But I do like the idea of the filling the gap completely, so. So surprised we're getting a bit of a chop round here. We're battling with a pivot point as well. Just retesting it now. Ba-da-ba. Just beware, guys. I think Trump might be on the phone with Putin. So there's a strong possibility that we're going to get some form of announcement from Trump about how that went. So that could be a market mover, and it would be an unexpected one. So obviously that could come in the next 10 minutes. It could come this afternoon in the PM session. But if you're aware of that, make sure you've always got a stop loss in place in that. The temptation to overmanage this trade is too much. Obviously, I've only back tested this with the Pine script editor. So obviously, I've just put in a load of what I wanted to do, and it's told me the data that's come from that. But it's a different story when you're sitting in the trade, wanting to move it to break even, because I know that we're fighting against a pivot point, and we could quite easily sell off from here. But that's not what I've input into the Pine script, you know what I mean? So I just need to let it play out. It's a numbers game, and if I ever manage it, I could quite easily get stopped out break even on a winning trade that I should have just left alone, do you know what I mean? So I've just got to let them play out. Even if I'm not confident in it, I've got to let them play out. Once we get back above that pivot point comfortably, I'll feel better about it. But Nathan, yo, how you doing? How was your weekend? I'd like to be out this trade before Trump says about how that call's gone. Sorry for the very boring trade, guys. Nothing more frustrating than fucking chop around your entry. I suppose it's a good sign that volume's being added in this area. But you don't know what side the volume's been added on, do you? The volume is great if it's on the right side of you. But at the minute we're just chopping between point of control and that pivot point. And we're gonna get a breakout one side or the other at some point. Hopefully it's a pivot point. Green bar delta painting green would be nice, yes. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Oh, it's gone grey again. How helpful are you finding Delta, Leo? You finding it beneficial? What's the lowest time frame you look at on the just the 5 minute? I think I've been caught out recently looking at the 1 minute of it, trying to get a good entry and failing miserably. Can't ask much out of it, yeah. Yeah, I found that. I think I'm trying to look into it more than what I should be. Looking on the 2 minute and the 5 minute, okay. I still feel good about this trade. It's just if we there's a good possibility that we get an initial sweep to the downside first, which could stop me out maybe. I was contemplating maybe taking a laptop or something on holiday next week and trying to trade, but I feel like I just need to have the week off and enjoy it. First holiday I've been on in years. I need to actually make the most of it, don't I? Trading will still be there when I'm back. Bit of a flag pattern, this, isn't it? Lewis, yo, how you doing, mate? How was your weekend? This has got to be the final test of the lows, surely. Only fair we consolidate, I guess. Yeah. I suppose we would do it, wouldn't we? To be fair. Yeah, it's typical bull flag pattern. Is it going to play out though? That is the question. The only thing that I'm a little bit nervous of is if it'll be going to sweep the low of it first. They tend to do that sometimes. Could stop me out. Here we go, is this it? While we're above this pivot point, we just gotta hold it. I want to move to break even on this. I might be there's a good chance I'll be stopped out prematurely. But I see it too often where we get a bull flag, we break out to the upside. Then we come back for the retest, everyone's buying for the retest, and then we sweep the low, take everyone's stops, and then potentially rally. And obviously I'm going to get stopped out, my stop being where it was. Maybe we don't, maybe we just push through, but it's not worth the risk, I don't think, at this point. I've had a few losses today already. 3, I think, to be precise. No, 3, 2, 3. 3 losses today. And yeah, I don't want to see it come back against me now. Hey, good weekend, thanks. Yours? Yes, mate, not too bad, not too bad. I was saying you'd have missed, we booked a holiday yesterday for next week. So there'll be no streams next week from me. So I don't know what you'll do yourself, Lewis. You'll be like a lost dog. Yeah, we'll be off the whole week. Probably best I stop trading too. Yeah, it's a bit of a awkward day. I think we'll get a little push up from here. But I don't know how much further past this zone we'll go. If we do push past it, we might swoop the high, but I think we could then get a bit of a sell-off from there. Or we could react off this level and sell off. Too good of a day to give up everything. Oh, 100%, man. 100%. Just not considering my opinion on my feelings. So I should have DM'd you first before booking it, shouldn't I? Leave your laptop at home, my advice. Yeah, I was considering bringing one. But I thought, what's the point? There's no point, is there? I may as well just embrace it and yeah, just enjoy the time away. The market will still be here when I'm back, so. But you know full well it'll be the best week of the year. Be 500 point days, so you'll all have a great time without me. It's normally how it goes, isn't it? Right, that's candles closed. Where will we close with that pivot point? Well, we closed above that pivot point. So fingers crossed we can rally from here. We might get a bit of a retest. 412 it's that. Right around that 9 EMA. Could be the best week, could be the worst losses yet. Yeah, I think you're right there, mate. At least you can fully switch off. Yeah, that's it. That's it. This first holiday we've been on in a couple of years, so it'd be good. Good to have a nice little breakaway together. And to be honest, we get there like Monday afternoon and we come back Saturday afternoon. So we only get like 4 full days there, so I don't need to be sitting there trading, I need to be just enjoying that. Fuerteventura, Canary Islands in Spain. My mum lives there, so we're going to see her for a couple of days while we're there. And yeah, just enjoy it. We've been there so many times now. We've done most things that you can do, I think. I think we'll probably drive. We got engaged there years ago, so we'll probably drive down to that beach we got engaged on. Spend the morning there, do a bit of shopping or something, and then but yeah, probably just chill. Chill most of the time, I imagine. It's our anniversary this week. What day is it? Friday, I think. Or Thursday. I think it's Thursday. Yeah, Thursday is our anniversary. So I suppose it almost lines up with that as well. Little holiday. Yeah, it'll be us 4 years married and 14 years together. It's mad, isn't it? Remember, that's the reason you booked it. Yeah. No, it's something we agreed together, so I can't get away with that one. Bum, 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 bum. I must have to move quick. I'm bursting for a piss. So we've broken out this bull flag. The question is, are we going to come back for a little shallow retest, or are we going to come back for a deep retest? Either way, there's a good chance I'm going to be stopped out if we do. Or even better, we just blast up with no retest. But I just can't risk it going for a deep retest. And sweeping the lows, because it does that sometimes, so. This doesn't do something soon, I generally might have to call it a day and update you in Discord after it eventually closes. Oh, here comes the retest. About to play in battle bit, gonna swing my position for tomorrow. Can't be asked watching this. I don't blame you, mate, it's a bit boring. Have a good one. Yes, have a good one, mate. Enjoy battle bit, and I'll see you tomorrow if you're around. Cheers for stopping by. Right, here's this retest. How deep is it gonna be? So yeah, bouncing off the 9 EMA currently. Around the pivot point as well. So we need to see a reaction from here, otherwise it's going to be a break-even trade again. Completely changed my trading rules over the weekend. Oh, fuck me. Busy weekend then. What's happened? What have you changed? Free trades a day, no more than 2 per session, and 1 pre-market, 1 US Open and 1 London. We carry into any session if not used, but it must be at least 45 minutes apart. Also debating shorts only. Okay, that's interesting. I assume your stats are a lot better for shorts then. I think that's one that you'd have to be flexible on though. Obviously, I'm assuming obviously it's shorts because we're constantly sort of pushing up most of the time. Like on the daily I'm talking about, we're having sort of big moves up and you're catching little rejections maybe. But obviously in like a year's time, if we're in like a bit of a bear market and we're setting off for months at a time, you might end up switching to longs at that point, do you know what I mean? We'll go out for lunch for a birthday. It's an afternoon for me, but good luck and skill the rest of your trading. Nice one, Taco. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow if you're around. London account slowly bleeding. Added to a position. That lost, but the overall won. But I closed the wire, mate. Unlucky. Come back tomorrow. Full with a decent lunch and yeah, fresh mind, mate. I was earning, got whipped out, and take profit smashed. All on me through. I'm about tomorrow, bro. Rough day for me, but gonna show up every day. That's it, man. That's all you gotta do. Come back every day. With fresh mind, clear mind, and start fresh. Treat every day like it's the first day. I felt like I was FOMOing too, so locked out. Oh, good man. Good man. Looked at all my data. 1 out of 5 are shorts, an overall 70% win rate. That's all I trade in small caps. Average returns are nearly 1.8 times higher. And losses actually 0.2%. Yeah, nice, man. Yeah, do it. Do it. It's a good idea. But yeah, the only thing I would say is maybe be flexible on like a higher time frame point of view. Obviously, if you're shorting a higher time frame bull market, then great. But then yeah, if we get to a bear market and we're sending off for weeks or months on end, then you might end up wanting to switch to longs maybe. Obviously, depending on your strategy. But yeah, good shout though. It's a good way to do it is look at your data and refine your trading rules to suit your data and suit your style, innit? Didn't buy right there, but when it was break even, I closed, and now look. Never find my ways, follow your rules. That's it, mate. That's it. But enjoy your lunch, mate, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow if you're around. Very close to being stopped out break even there. And yeah, I'm glad I'm at break even because I think if we come any lower, I think we're sweeping the lows, aren't we? Help me avoid over trading with mean. Only see longs. Only see longs and no trades. Yeah, easy day, yeah. That's what we need at the moment. Yeah, do it, Lewis, mate. I hope it works out for you. Almost hoping this starts me out for break even so I can go for a piss. 30 seconds till candle close. Ideally, you'd want to see a big wick off this, wouldn't you, for bouncing. Was that countdown for current candle? Yes. But I think it only works on the 5 minute. Unless maybe I change the settings. Oh. I think I might be able to change the settings to, but if I go on the 1 minute, it doesn't change with it. So, for some reason it goes up. Alright, we've had a bit of a reaction. Right, boys and girls, we're going to have to call it a day. This could be another 20 minutes waiting for this to play out. If it's not going to stop me out at break even, it could be a little while yet. Could be quite quick, but it could be another 10-15 minutes and I fucking need a piss. Looks like we've had a bounce off of there. Could quite easily reverse though. There'll be lots of retail buying here, so I just find that's a good place to be short as well sometimes, so. Yeah, stop loss at break even. If I wasn't at break even, my stop loss would be just underneath the 21 EMA. Take profit at 487 underneath this 5 minute zone. Or 15 minute zone, I can't remember. One of the zones. And at the Friday's close, so it'd be the full gap fill if we get there. I think it'd be about 1.2 to 1. But yeah, I'll update in Discord when it's closed, but I've got to go. I've got to go. But yeah, cheers for stopping by, everyone. Appreciate everyone being here. And yes, we'll be back tomorrow, normal time. Enjoy the rest of your trading day. And remember, I believe Trump is on the phone to Putin, so there could be news after that phone call, which could be a bit wild. So yeah, be wary of that. Make sure you've got your stop losses in place. But yes, I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy your day. Cheers.